Today I want to teach you that as you read on in your book, you'll not only make two timelines, a personal and a historical one, but also you'll add on to both ends of those timelines. Yes, you'll learn about new things that are happening in the evolving present, but you'll also learn about the backstory of both the people and the situation. Some of you know the book Number the Stars by Lewis Lowry. On the very first page of that book, three girls are racing down a street in Copenhagen, and German soldiers who are on the street corner call, "Halt!" As you read on, you follow the sequence of events in those characters' timeline. The girls stop. One of them, the Jewish girl, is especially nervous. They soon reach home and tell their parents. If you as a reader were making a little timeline in your mind of the events in these characters' lives, you could add the unfolding events onto the right side of their personal timeline. But the important thing is that meanwhile, as you read on in Number the Stars, you could also start to fill in the story of what happened before the German soldiers ordered those girls to stop. Some of the events that happened before the book begins are personal. The big sister of two of the girls died somehow just before her wedding day. One isn't sure how yet. Other events are historical. The German soldiers have been in Copenhagen for 3 years. Goods, including coffee, have become restricted. Brave Danish resistors have exploded factories that could have become suppliers for the Nazis. Will you take a few minutes and see if you can make a quick timeline that shows the evolving stories of your people and of your place? Be sure you are adding to both ends of your timeline, especially filling in some of the backstories of your novel. Pause the video for a few minutes and make sure you do this work in your reader's notebook. Readers, make sure that you are thinking carefully about how tiny details in the story often reveal the backstory. For example, Walter Dean Myers never paused the story of Patrol to explicitly give us the backstory. He never came right out and said that the narrator has been in Vietnam for a while before this story occurred. But like all authors of historical fiction, Myers has the character's smallest actions be revealing ones. Remember this part in the story? Shots, a firefight, I dive to the ground. My heart beats faster. The text never comes right out and shows that the soldier had been there for months, but those actions show that he has learned to survive. Before you go back to the platform for your next activity, I want you to do this again. But this time, take a second to reread a key part of your book. Just skim it over, but notice specific details that reveal the backstory of either the main character or of the world in which the story is set.